Yes.
No, I had
Prepare for takeoff.
I had a resident mentor my freshman year in college. He was 22, and his hair was pretty much kaput too. It's okay though, cause bald is beautiful.
Right.
It really is.
It works.
All you,
All right.
It's
so,
okay, I guess.
all you need is some baldness and some Super Mario RPG hacking. You got it made.
The women will be lining up. All right. So.
Oh,
Let's see here.
a thing says losing the music for Aerobiz Supersonic would probably be a good thing.
Well, what he doesn't know is that well, no, never mind. I was about to say I was going to be playing one of the Southeast Asia scenarios, thinking of the Japan theme from the original game, not remembering that this one has a completely different, not as good song.
Yeah,
Ah.
if there is something that I really do, well, I do like the original, and I have spent far more time with it. It really is the soundtrack of the original that sells me on it far more than the Supersonic one. I suppose I just have to fucking put I have the MP3s that have been converted. I just have to play Supersonic while listening to the original soundtrack.
Yes. All right. So I did have a request for Scenario 1 China. I got that in my Twitter a couple days ago even.
Oh, okay. I did see that you put out a request for scenarios. I didn't realize anyone had actually followed up through on that. I couldn't think of anything good.
I don't know if that individual is even watching at this point, but hey, maybe they're lucky and they are.
Now, that means that you'd basically be having to make routes with Lockheeds and shit. You have access to those if you're starting in China?
I don't remember, so I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, basically, in the Dawn of the Jet Age first scenario, if you don't have access to Western Plains, you're kind of stuck because the Eastern Bloc plains do not have enough range to go between some regions. You just literally can't get there.
I didn't know how exciting that is. Oh, he is in the chat.
It's game balance for the win. Let's go level 3.
Oh,
Let's not go crazy here.
Might be taxing your mental powers too much to go level 4 or 5. Well, that and there would be some difficulty in starting in fucking China.
Well, also, just it would make the scenario longer, nothing else.
Oh, Fluffy Woofy. You being Russian really helps you catch largest portion of the stream. Stream ain't over yet, buddy. We'll see how you feel in another 12 hours.
Let's see now. So, yep, starting from China, if you literally want to start from China in Scenario 1, your only option is Beijing. Because Shanghai is not a city that you are allowed to start in. Too small to be the home
of course,
base for
Hong Kong is still under
stars.
British control.
Yes. Which is too bad, because otherwise it would be a mighty fine starting point. Beijing, not so great.
Thanks, Opium Wars.
Yes.
You know, people talk about America needing to apologize for everything. Hey, UK, when you gonna get on for apologizing for the Opium Wars? Huh, you imperialist bastards?
This is a pretty good/bad role of opponents here.
Okay, so you have an immediate competitor in your region.
I have a competitor in my region. They're not in the strongest city in the region, but neither am I by a long shot. We also have Metlink in New York, and Le Air is not the best city in Europe, but it's pretty good.
Now, does Vietnam War kick off in this game? Would that have an impact on, say, Seoul over there? Does it, register in Supersonic?
I don't believe there is anything to come out of that.
Well,
there's nothing to come out of Vietnam. Come on.
Oh, and Novia, as Novia notes, the glorious Metlink is there once more.
Oh yes, everyone's favorite. All right, Global Air.
Well, Fluffy, you didn't catch all of the broadcast. This has been going for the past 15 hours.
Yes, alright, so, okay, we're recording. Everything ready to begin. Is everything in order? Yes.
Okay. So, Zerfall.
Yeah?
I caught your I have to say, that is the first time I've ever seen cribbage being played and understood it.
Oh, so you understood it.
I
I
actually
actually
got what was going on. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
I started getting the hand of how the hands were played. I still was not really catching the peg movement on the board, which I realize is just a form of scorekeeping, but still, I was
See,
not really on
my
top of that.
my grandma and grandpa loved playing euchre and gin rummy. Cribbage wasn't their thing, so I'd never really seen it. And they're having a display there, like, okay, oh, all right.
This is hot stuff. We've got a sexy lady vice president here.
Right.
We don't have Japanese Bane, as I might have been expecting. Strive to be number one. Nope, none of that. Financial losses continue for a year. We'll go bankrupt. My throat is getting a little bit hoarse for
Yeah.
for attempting to do lots of fun
It's sure my
fun character voices.
Mine is mine is too. It's pretty rough.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's not a good sign.
Okay.
In case you didn't catch
Yeah,
that immediately there,
yeah.
folks. Those are Tupolevs and Ilyushins. Those are Russian planes.
All right.
That is the... Now the IL-14 is the most fuel-efficient and very reliable plane. It only has seats for 30 people, and it goes 1,800 miles.
So a start from here in 1955 would then be impossible to win. How long would you have to wait for any effective aircraft that could start covering you interregionally?
I believe 10 years. Now, see, here's our blessing. We do still have the ability to buy planes from the Americans.
Okay, the game's still winnable then.
They are very... They're a great deal more expensive because we are in poor relations with... like, if you buy a Lockheed Super Constellation and you are an American company, if I remember right, it's like 19... It's like 19,000. So... We're hobbled in that respect. That said, it's not the end of the world. Interested
Okay. 19,800. Okay. So that'd be 19,800,000 for an L1049.
Yeah.
Now, remind me, is there a discount in this game? Like, if you're like a preferred customer of like an airplane?
I believe there is. I forget if it's 10 or 20%. There is some amount. Well, let's see here. What are you trying to sell? I want to sell these Tupolovs because I will never want to use a Tupolov.
Fuel efficiency of 24, 50 seats.
Yes. Wait. No.
Now, deoxyribo, I do not think there will be Happy New Year and one-star great hotels. I think that is a feature for me.
Taking over those 3 Tu-204s. I'll hang on to the Ilyushin 14s because for African routes where you're never going to fill a plane anyway, just having it be that much more efficient, it's worth it.
Fluffy says he caught Jackbox and that Nintendo game? You guys never played a Nintendo game during this broadcast, right?
We did not, but
I don't think
perhaps one of the PlayStation games appeared to be a Nintendo game.
That's reasonable.
We did get I was about to start installing Hyrule Warriors, and then didn't get around to it.
Do you know what it was?
So,
Fluffy Wolfie is actually a mom, and every video game system is just a Nintendo.
Now, Fluffy Wolfie says, Scribble Knots, I am a herd huge derp, and my brain is slow. Oh well.
Oh, that'll happen, I guess. Let's see. We cannot get to Australia right now, so good to know.
Can you get to Perth?
No, can't get to Perth. Perth is 5,000 miles away.
Shit.
We can go to Baghdad.
Yeah, I mean, but who really? Come on.
Alright, we can go 4750, so that's interesting. We could take Alright, or we could go to Tehran. Or, hell, we could go to New Delhi.
Can you reach Cairo?
probably not in one. Well, let's see here. 4750. Wait, what is the range of the super constellation?
I can't remember.
Should have checked that first.
L1049 is 4750.
So yeah, it's made to go that distance.
I think I mean I guess it would just be exactly, but I think Cairo's a stronger city than Tehran is.
Well, yeah. I mean, you'll need starting bases in both of them eventually. Probably just go to Europe if you can, right?
Well, Cairo would probably be a better springboard than Tehran would be.
Yeah. So let's see. So 4750 or 4000. DC 7s? Is that what they were?
At least you start with over $1 billion. DC 7, it would be DC 6, and
yes.
it's a range of 4,000.
It has a shorter range. It is cheaper.
Has 80 seats as opposed to the L1049's 90.
Yes, it's an inferior plane, but I tend to find in these situations, if the mileage is enough for it, it's good enough in other respects, and it gets you a big swell of planes under their banner.
So that when later on further DCs come out.
So when DC-8s come out, yeah, McDonnell Douglas doesn't do, or Lockheed doesn't do very much further down this scenario, but...
Other than, like, the L1011.
Yeah.
Which is... I mean, it has, like, a less reach, it just has more seating capacity, I think.
DC-6 has approved thrust. Use it on all your major routes. Well...
So that could take you to Baghdad, I think. That's like a... That was like a 3930 range?
Yeah, it could... Oh, it's 4,000 on the nose. Oh, but the range to... Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I think you could get from Beijing to any number of hubs here.
And yes, that's right, chat. We are currently in 1955. From what I recall from my Middle Eastern history class in the mid to late 1900s, I mean, it's not the strongest route, but it'll be more stable than what it would be later on in the 1900s.
Now let's see. So 4750, we would not be able to get to London.
You could make it to Berlin.
Paris, anyway. You could make it to East Berlin. Yeah. But at that point, you may as well just go to Moscow. Try and get a nice red route going here, but not actually in the red.
So you'd probably have a better hop from, say, like Cairo to London, or if you wanted to be bold, Tehran to London.
Now then, the problem that we will have is, can you get from Moscow to North America?
Well...
You can with super constellations, but you almost might just want to wait for the jet age to really take off. Well, no, because those... shit.
And also, what kind of like population would you get on those routes between Moscow and New York at this time period?
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. The other thing that's difficult now too is the big moneymakers that you can do are the Trans-Pacific routes, which I don't think you'll ever be able to get a plane that will fly from Los Angeles to Beijing.
In this scenario?
Whoa. No.
What's the range from Los Angeles?
No.
Oh, 6310.
Yeah, it'll never happen. I think basically you top out at around 5,500, which is the exact range between Tokyo and Los Angeles. So yeah, you'll never get to Beijing.
Looking through a catalog of all of the planes. No, you'd never hit that.
Nope. You're never going to get there.
Okay. In 1970, you'd have the B747-200 with a range of 6,750.
Fantastic.
So
we all know how good...
years.
We all know how good we are at filling up 747s. Alright. Maybe I do just want to get some super constellations. Those things are... They're super. Nice. They are super.
I mean, you do start with over $1 billion. There's been worse things.
I mean, yeah, but it still's not going to get you to well.
I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Go ahead and get something to drink. Oh man,
It's
Here's our
it's
panel of experts.
It's the throat taxation. Woof. We've been talking too much.
Let's meet our wise men. What city shall we bid for slots? I suppose we should see if there are any cities in Southeast Asia that we're on good terms with. Singapore, we're standoffish with. Bangkok, we're alright. And Guam, that's never gonna work. Well, no. They're okay. Now Japan, they will hate us, right? No. Well, shit, they don't hate us. Then let's get some flights out to Japan. Hell. That music is making you sleepy? Well, there's not that much I can do about that. That's your own dang fault. Somehow. Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Philippines. I like the idea of starting a route to Bangkok. Aha, Bangkok.
Oh, I get it, because it says cock in it.
That's right. It says KOK. Everything is okay. Don't
What do
worry,
you
there are
think the
lights
people
that
that live
tell
there
you
are
when
called?
everything is okay. The Bangkokers? Wow. That amused you.
It did.
That's good. It's nice to have things like that in our lives. We only have 12 Mountain Dews left. Well, that's a pity, I guess.
Oh, you're gonna end up with dew mouth.
Dew mouth.
During 12 Mountain Dews. You ever heard of dew mouth?
Don't know of a dew mouth.
Oh, it's like it's just a really bad tooth decay.
Oh, it's like meth mouth.
Yeah.
Alright, so hang on a second. Maybe I can still manage to do something decent in Europe. Because right now, our relations with Britain are standoffish, but not awful. So we could still fly out of Great Britain. And then we'd have all our flights between the UK and the US leaving out of London. We should bid for slots in the UK. It's going to take a while. Probably.
It'll take a while.
It's going to be a while. Yeah, see, it's 9 months already. Alright. Wait, not Oceania. Also, let's get into North America. Before North America gets going on their own work, let's buy a business venture in North America. Because this works for me so well whenever I do it. Let's purchase the Grand Hotel. It'll take 3 months, but that's fine. I'm a badass. I can take 3 months to buy a hotel. Don't mean nothing. And our plane holdings right now are trash. We have a couple of tiny planes that can't fly anywhere. Now, let's double check that we can actually make this range. 4750, we should be able to.
Your one negotiator looks like he doesn't have enough to eat.
I think it's just supposed to be that he's old and wrinkly. But you may be right. We may not be feeding our guys. Which would be sad. Alright, we're gonna need this plane first. We're proud of this baby. But actually, if it's gonna take 6 months, I should just wait. Just on the very, very off chance they're having a plane sale next month. So I've given marching orders to all of my crews. So let's have them go out into the world, do their thing. Metlink is entering negotiations with Mexico City and with London. So they are also going to be flying in out of London. Cairo is the hotspot for tourists. Oh man, I gotta get this flight going after all. And nobody is making money. Of course, we are losing money at the tied for the fastest rate. By, I guess, just by virtue of, I don't know, having guys out there selling stuff. Next year, the Olympics will be held in Melbourne, but I don't think anybody actually has the ability to get over there.
I should have noticed this sooner, but why isn't
Oh,
L'air just Lair? It should be like L''air.
L apostrophe
they
A-I-R.
simply might not have the character. Also, did that say that the Olympics would be held in Melbourne?
Yeah.
No. Damn.
We bought a Grand Hotel in New York.
Of course, fucking North America comes for help now after you buy, like, the the fucking cocksucker Lucky plane.
Yeah. Representative from the United States wants to meet. The environmental problems around New York are getting worse. Oh, that'll affect our hotel.
That Grand Hotel, she ain't what she used to be.
Let's see. This is... Do I have enough money to do this?
I can't... I don't know how much this would actually affect your reputation. You know the mechanics of the game better than I do. Would an investment of 1/9 of your current liquid assets be worth it for whatever this might give you?
It would raise my relationship from, like, standoffish to potentially good.
So that makes slots easier to get?
You know... Honestly, I tend not to do these unless it is a situation where I can't buy the planes. I mean, it's tempting just from the sense that, like, they don't, they're not going to be super happy with me, but yeah, I'm already burning through this money at a faster rate than I'd like. But I am going to try to, you know, make myself a little bit Western friendly.
Like, it would be useful, it's just a matter of when you go through all that money, you aren't going to be getting that back fast.
No, but I mean, I'm gonna already regret my decision, aren't I? No, see, we're not like angry like they would never negotiate with us. They're just not happy with us, so they're gonna be all.
And I am tickled that you bought the hotel right out from under Metlink.
Oh yeah, well you gotta do that. I've not even bought anything in China yet. But I did decide what my strategy is going to be to leapfrog from Cairo into Europe and use London as a home base, because London is a better home base than Moscow. Because nobody wants to fly from Moscow to London because their relations are terrible. And nobody wants to, Nobody wants to do that. Plus, from here, London is a 4,000-mile hop to New York City. Or 3,500, even better.
Right, like,
They'll actually be able to get to North America.
You can put the DC-6s on that route easily, although they do carry fewer passengers than the 1049.
Yeah. Well, and plus we'll be able to get there at all, because right now, like, there is no plane that will actually travel all the way from Moscow to New York, I think. There's not a plane on the market that does that kind of thing. Oh no, I guess we would have been able to get there with Super Constellation.
Yeah, but even then, you don't, like, it's...
Who's flying between New York and Moscow?
Not as many people as would be flying from between London and New York.
Spies! Plane full of spies. Welcome to Spire.
Unfortunately, you named this Bobo Air.
I did.
Also, I'm really enthused by that old salary man. He's very happy to be here.
Yes. He must have made a, God damn, I can't even remember when Salarymen came up earlier, but yes. Zerf, was this the guy you were saying we weren't feeding enough?
Yeah, the guy at the top right. He looks like...
He just looks sunken. Also, this is never going to be a good route, so
Maybe
let's get
he's
rid
just
of these.
defeated, like, you want us to start an airplane company where? Alright, we could have... No. It's
It's great.
for the greater good of China, yeah. Uh-huh. Unfortunately, I don't really know any slogans of this particular China.
Yeah, we're totally gonna strive to be the #1 airline. Yep. We're proud of this baby, and we strongly recommend it. Cool. Let's order 2 of them.
Novia says that no self-respecting capitalist ever invests in his own homeland.
Oh, there you go. That seems fair and adequate. Oh, we could be getting discounts. I totally forgot about you fellas. But you guys are like, nah, forget that. 70 seats? We could get 30-seat planes that are slightly more efficient. That sounds great. No. Don't break your neck. Illegally travel with Billoware. Sure. And I think we've sent all of our corporate warriors out on various quests now, right? We got nobody gets.
You have the planes to establish the routes when you finally get the slots?
Next term, I am only going to get flights to Bangkok and to Cairo set up. It's going to take another turn to get the hub in Cairo, and then it'll take another turn after that to get the slots in London. So
Right.
the moment I have that, I don't have all the planes for that yet, but I'm basically trying to do just-in-time plane delivery in case they have a sale or something.
Sure, I can see that. Although I do believe that if they have a sale, you'd be like, buy all of them and sell them for a slight profit margin.
Hey,
It's a valid
anything
business
that makes
model.
money in this game. Also, business is booming in Cairo, so this should be good. Hey, our hotel's making us money! Yay! Way to go, Grand Hotel. Nobody's still flying anybody anywhere.
Way to go, you being the only company to make a profit based in China with your New York hotel.
Yes. Oh shit. You've already opened up the main route I was going to hope to make money out of. And Korean, they're already going to Hong Kong. Yes, our home base is here, but we do not have any bases. Let's strive to become #1. Let's do all the things we're talking about. Putt. There it goes. Sorry, it makes the little popcorn popper noise in my headset as it's setting that thing up. Alright. New route will depart from Beijing. Let's, first...
Night Killer says to build a hotel in Beijing. I don't think Beijing will be, I don't think there's any rush on that, is there?
Not yet. But yeah, it'd be good to have one, broadly speaking. How much is the fare? Sure. Let's go ahead and open this route. And I love how there's this depiction of this airplane that, in our world, has yet to exist. But there it is, taking off from Beijing to fly off to New Realms.
They had a dream about it.
Yes, it was a vision. Oh, well, ha ha ha. I guess the joke's on me with the just-in-time plane delivery. I'd forgotten that that route is actually too long for the Elysians that we have. So, those slots are gonna sit there for a month. Oops.
It's not a month, it's a quarter.
Okay, so it's 3 times as bad as I said. Whatever. Wait, no. Quit trying to buy businesses. Negotiate for slots. This is going swimmingly already. Also, every time you have to back out of that many... Ah, there. It's the different icon of buildings than the one that I clicked on. Sorry.
Oh man, that temporary boost, like the maximizing of the econ and tourism.
Yep, we're gonna get right on that. And, I guess there's not gonna be any sales on these, DCs, so let's just buy them then. Fine. Sigh.
Next turn, you've got to sell.
Get rid of all of the planes.
DC-6.
Yep. They're going to be our cost-friendly alternative. And eventually, if we need big jets, we'll be able to get those going. And yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh. Actually. There are going to be some wars in Egypt. It's going to be bad. We're going to hope...
Shh. Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anybody there's going to be wars. Right.
No, nothing, no.
No, it's a peaceful time. Alright. Hey. I see you coming into my hub. Gonna get a hotel there too. There I go, annihilating my money, buying hotels in all the other regions.
Annihilating your money, rip money.
Yeah, rip. Okay, let's look at Beijing here. I have a choice of 2 city hotels, a perk that I am not entirely sure is bugged or not. Got shuttle service though. It's a downright bargain in comparison. And everybody's gonna have nothing to do next month. Well, good for you guys.
Maybe some of them will get a chance to grab a bite to eat.
Business is booming as tourists continue to flock to Cairo. Are they tourists or are they warriors?
I love how they move the Arc de Triomphe, Big Ben, the Niagara Falls, and the Tower of Liberty all to Cairo.
Hey, that's how they roll.
It was a strange time back in the 1950s.
I guess.
Holy shit, we're rolling in the money. Look at this. Just because we've established some routes before everybody else. And because the one route we have is going to the biggest tourist spot in the world.
What bounty?
Beautiful.
Over 6.6 million.
Hey, and 50s bucks, those are big bucks. Yes, our home base is located in Southeast Asia, and no, we don't have roots there.
You would need 4/4 of that kind of profit to buy one Lockheed. That bitch is uppity. Like, father, we don't have any routes in this region.
Yes, and I keep fast-forwarding through everybody's dialogue because I know what they're gonna say. Hopefully people at home aren't too confused by this.
Hey, see, we bought a Grand Hotel here in London. Oh, we got the shuttle service here in Beijing. Oh, and we got the slots here in London. We got planes.
Oh, I come out. Order all these. Wait, go back here. We now have a hub in Africa, so let's do something with it. Let's get to jolly old London before the war closes it down.
Now, on the map here, there's 2 blobs of red, but they are separated by an ocean of green. These 2 regions don't connect.
Yes, you have to fly over them with these amazing craft from the future.
They won't connect until you make this route to London, and then the regions will connect.
Oh, there they go. It's beautiful in its own way. And that one area may stay green for a while. We'll see about that.
You know, times like these make me thankful that you're no longer playing the Sega Genesis cartridge in this game.
Well, you say that, but you're not actually hearing the game audio right now, are you?
Well,
Are you afraid you'd pick it up through the headset?
well, I do have to watch the stream broadcast. But...
Yeah, you haven't been sharing this at all.
Well, damn it! How come nobody asks for these things?
It wasn't that big of a deal, but so occasionally I've been unmuting just to enjoy the sound effects.
If you wanted to see the game, you should have said something.
You know, now I did.
It's like a time warp now. It suddenly jumped. 5 seconds into the future.
Look at the future. We almost
I
have those
know.
planes that we keep seeing in the cinematics.
Oh my god! This is what it's like to live in the future.
You can watch me cancel out of improper menu inputs way ahead of everyone else. Alright. Bangkok. Bangkok. Let's use this on the route.
Get the wet dick on the case. Oh man, the happiest day was when that fucking worked at Scribble Nuts.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep the wet dick handy.
He even solved a question.
Yes. He solved a quest that we didn't even know happened. Alright. Oh wait, we have a flight going into Europe now. We should probably get started on a hub here.
Now you could have those free people, yeah, get to work on, perhaps arranging some slots if you're gonna try and fly immediately out of London to places.
Yeah. You know what? We gotta get we gotta get started on the U.S. if we want to make any.
Are you gonna kick Metlink in the dick?
I'm just gonna try and make my own way. I mean,
I got your hotel.
I got the hotels on both sides. People just flying back and forth, staying a night here, flying, staying a night there, flying back.
You know, really, I'm glad you decided to make the route between New York and London. Whatever.
Also, what the hell are they doing? They have one interregional flight, and it's between New York and San Francisco.
Look, it's difficulty 3. They don't have the kind of resources available to make better decisions.
They don't have those mental energies. Alright. And let's start beefing up jolly old London here.
Beefing it up? Fucking, like, feed it like grass-fed buffalo, or what?
That would work. Sure. I mean, that's a little American, but, you know, whatever makes them happy. Netflix makes better decisions. They make lots of them. Alright, Le Air is already in Paris and Athens and, well, yeah, I guess Le Air, of course, is in Paris. What the hell am I saying?
Damn it, Le Air's in Paris, son of a bitch, how did we lose?
Le Air is also opening a flight to Rostov, which I'm like, what?
Le Air also ordered some Tupolevs.
Yeah, France has neutral enough relations with everybody in this game that they can buy really shitty planes if they
The
want.
problem is that they're ordering Tupolevs.
Yes, there is no reason to buy a Tupolev in this game. Sorry, game. Holy shit, look at all the bank we're making in bar graph terms compared to everyone else. We're the kings.
Oh my god, you can... The amount of, like, percentage of a single Lockheed that you're earning in return is amazing.
I love how you're measuring everything in POLs.
I know, like, percentage of Lockheed.
Oh, this is fun. We are carrying... well, okay, we're not... Lockheed is... or Metlink is carrying fewer passengers than we are. We're the second fewest, but we're still making the most money. And they are... well, okay, they're not... They have a giant transatlantic route, which you would think would be the thing everybody would want to hop on. Okay. Maybe they just don't have enough planes set up yet. Maybe Tunisia is going to declare independence from France, and war is about to break out.
Oh no,
maybe,
time for me to get up the images.
Maybe in 82-101, war was beginning.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you?
Wait a second. Was Metlink just trying to open up a bunch of routes in the Mideast? Maybe it was a mistake to try this on difficulty 3.
I was looking away from the screen share, so I can't confirm that.
Okay, let's hop over to the Middle East here. Okay, now nobody's actually doing anything right now. What if I... the air. Korean is... okay. Korean is opening up interregional routes in the Mideast. Metlink is trying to negotiate to get them there. Korean is already there. And La Air, well, La Air is also wisely staying out of this region for the time being. Nothing against you, Mideast. Not that you're not allowed to have nice things, just that it's not good business. Sorry. Okay, so this flight to Cairo is only about half full, but it's still making good money, so I'm almost okay with it. Now then, where are some other cities around here that might make nice routes? What do we think about Singapore? Not great. Not great. Philippines? Nope. Guess I'm avoiding the elephant in the room. We should probably fly to Tokyo.
Is that the elephant in the room? I mean, who cares about Tokyo, right? I mean, look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big city.
I guess.
Is it? I mean...
What are you legitimately trying to tell me here, Grimace? That this city of 5.2 million is just not that exciting in terms of travel?
I'm telling you that any possible route needs to be closed.
Before it's even opened?
Yes.
You're just gonna nip them all in the bud.
It took me a while to find these fucking tweets of images I sent you. They went all the way back to fucking November.
You should have saved them all on your hard drive like I did.
I did, but I didn't want to fucking re-upload them to a place.
It's
No,
easier to
that's-
find them on Twitter too sometimes than hard drives.
Oh, you have to go so far back on Twitter at this point. Alright, let's see. How close are we to having...
I mean, I don't want to tweet them at you again, and I don't want to upload the Imgur.
Yeah. Oh, well, Imgur. Oh. Well, hang on a second. What is happening here? I know all of you guys are out doing stuff. I just want to see what you're doing.
Not that it is if I can call you back or influence you in any way.
Well, I mean, you know, I can't have them, like, doubling up. That doesn't do any good or anything. So, let's see. So, in 3 months, we will have this route to New York. So,
No,
let's get some plans
That's
for
something
it.
I dislike about the game, too. The inability to be like, no, come back. Nope, you're committed. It's like, no, bye.
Look, I don't know what you think we've got. If we've got some kind of, like, you know, telecommunications says, what are you going to send a telegraph to me? No. That's just too ridiculous. Let's get 4 more planes. Because that'll be a lot of planes.
Oh, man,
That'll
it'll
be
take,
good.
like, fucking 7 turns to earn that kind of money back.
Well, you gotta spend turns to make turns.
That was so many Lockheeds of DC-6s you bought.
I'm not buying Lockheeds. You'll notice that's... Oh, no.
I know, that's why I
The
said that so
pyro
many...
it hit.
That's why I said that so many Lockheeds of DC-6s. The Middle East War 2 has just broken. It's only the second war in the Middle East.
I believe you, game. Oh, now South America is experiencing a boom in tourism. The place Metlink can be.
Mm-hmm.
And the airport expansion in Beijing is completed. Oh, cool. So, we got that. There'll be more slots when I need them.
Good profits, everyone.
864 passengers total in my home region. Good times.
Okay, so...
Nope, our profits are roughly the same. Our expenses are just that much greater.
Well, no. Your profits are not roughly the same. Your earnings are roughly the same. Your profits, as it turns out, when expenses go up. Profits go
Oh boy, India's going around hat in hand. Well, good luck, guys.
So, something exploitation, something tragic health and environmental conditions.
something DC6s.
That's the name of my next band. Something DC6s. It's very catchy. India is poor. Oh, that's not gonna change in the next 50 years.
Oh dear.
At least they want half as much money as America did.
Nope. I see. Well, you go elsewhere then. Bootstraps.
That's 2 Lockheeds, man. I can't afford you.
They just want 2 Lockheeds. That's the increase in commuter infrastructure. They just want to buy 2 planes to fly people around.
I consider that to be my base of currency. Really, it's like it's like a Bitcoin.
Yes, there you go.
I'll have
Lockheeds.
0.37 Lockheed.
Alright, let's view the competition. How much are they charging? They're jacking the fares up. Hey, sweetheart. So here we go. I'm going to get them at the drastically discounted fare of 5% less. And at normal price.
I mean,
Take off, a jet that hasn't been invented yet.
you are the one who's really establishing normal at this point.
Do my bidding. The plane, it's doing my bidding. I don't see what the problem is.
Rise! Rise!
Arise, Sir Robin of Roxbury. Okay, so if we had a big dip in profits, I'm gonna guess it's from this whole place where there's a war going on.
After you said that, and you transitioned to so now that we've had a big dip, yeah, I know you said dip, but I auto-replaced, like auto-corrected.
You auto-corrected to wet dick. I got it.
We
don't have any.
Oh man, next time you're in Scribblenauts, you have to put big wet dick.
Yes, a big.
How about like
dick.
horny wet dick, or like like
Some
friendly wet dick. No. Massive wet dick.
BFD.
Winged wet dick.
Also, if we are negotiating.
Wet zombie dick.
Wet zombie friendly dick.
Friendly wet zombie dick. So let's just keep talking about different kinds of dicks for our Aerobiz.
Hey.
Let's play.
Hey, chat's joining in.
Hey,
I bet they are. Hey,
investigation's important.
investigation is important. I can't do
Oh,
that.
massive baby wet dick.
I don't know if
That's what
a
you should have
thing.
given to the stork.
A baby wet dick.
Massive baby rideable.
No, I don't want anybody on that.
You don't want anyone on that wet dick? Wow, well, talk about a cock blocker.
Hey, we're number 2 in Southeast Asia. Hooray.
Alright, all you have to do is be number 1 in 6 regions.
That's right. We can do this. Before JG comes over. So, wait.
How did you
yeah.
stay awake? Oh, you know, wet dick.
Wet dick. I had a wet dick over.
And we played Dokapon Kingdom. What?
Well, to
Wait,
be fair,
Wet
we
Dick
played
Kingdom.
Dokapon Kingdom at the same time as we played 100 World Story.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, Lord.
Netlink accepted Indigo's request.
Because they just don't give a fuck about money.
Well, also, they are fiddling there in Southeast Asia. In the Middle East area, rather. Oh,
Yeah.
Olympics, yeah. Travel there should definitely increase.
By boat.
That's how the fuck you're getting there.
Alright. The king of mid-regional... Or... We're the king. Look at how great we
yeah,
are.
you're the king, alright?
The king of kings.
Maybe the route to Baghdad would have been better.
On your knees, dog.
I didn't realize that shit in Cairo started so early. It's like the first time I played in Tehran. Like, oh, alright. It starts immediately. Wow, that's pretty fucked up.
Although, what you'll notice is that all of our routes individually are making money. If we just spent, we could use bankruptcy hacks.
What about
And we would keep all of the planes and all of the routes, because they are all technically individually profitable. That's why it's hacks.
do not give in, Bobo.
Well, okay, so the London to New York route is going very well. I'm pleased with that. I could add more flights to that and be pretty satisfied.
All right, I'm gonna head to bed now.
Bye-bye,
As
sir.
my commentary is getting further and further apart.
Commentary is getting further and further from the
Apart.
truth.
As the commentary is leaving.
Alright,
you
so-
have yourself a lovely sunrise, Zerfall.
Yes.
Yes.
Might
It's going to be romantic.
already.
No, I'm not
Good luck
looking at the
with
window.
your war in Cairo. Hopefully that doesn't go too bad, and I'll see you guys later on.
Yes, I hope to have a good war.
Take care, Zerfall.
Bye.
Well,
Bye. I can hit the directional key and I can stop the planes.
you're a wizard.
Well, I can make them move very slowly.
You have a magic notebook.
That's right. I have a magic notebook.
Show them your ample, like, skilled way.
Oh, okay. Oh. Are you still in the call there, Grim? Nope, I don't think Grim's in the call anymore. Hold on there just a moment. I am going to... Yeah, well, hang on.